Welcome to Sport Beach at the Cannes Lion Festival of 2024. My name is Menes Kum. I'm a leader within the Deloitte Customer and Marketing Practice, and I'm very excited to have a conversation with Jonelle Brown today about the future of marketing. Jonelle, do you want to give a quick introduction about yourself?
Yes, thanks, Menes. I'm Jonelle Brown. I'm the Director of Global Franchise Planning and Studio Marketing at Paramount, and I'm also a Becca Future Leader.
Great, yeah. Jonelle, this week, I think if there is one topic that is top of mind for marketers and CMOs, is the impact of Gen AI in marketing, right? What is your point of view around the impact of Gen AI in marketing?
Yeah, that's a great question, Menes. For us, especially the Becca Future Leaders, and what sort of brought us to Cannes was to, really look into Gen AI and figure out how it can be a tool for marketing. And so I think it's still very early, but there are a lot of opportunities. Is it, scraping the internet and getting, different campaigns that we can compare and look at pluses and minuses, and how do we then leverage that and learn from it? I think it's very much a learning tool as well, because the goal isn't to replace anyone. I think it's to use it as a tool to help us become stronger marketers, more innovative marketers as well.
Okay. I mean, I love that. More innovative and stronger. And I think there are different flavors that I've been hearing at Cannes. One of that is content creation and generation on a rapid scale. What does that mean to you to make marketing more stronger and more innovative?
I would say what always is fun for me as a marketer is when you see a campaign that is really strong, really solid. It just sticks in your mind. And I think if we can leverage Gen AI as a thought partner to help us push our ideas even a little further. You come in with a base level idea and then see how this technology can think a little harder and a little smarter for you.
Understand. To boost your creativity.
Absolutely.
Got
Absolutely.
It. Okay. I think one of the other topic top of mind is also diversity, equity, and inclusion, which is extremely important for marketers. What do you think is the role of Gen AI to make marketing more inclusive?
I think we need to start training Gen AI to really think more from a DEI standpoint. And it's not just race or ethnicity, it's also capability, body type, all of these things that sometimes get lost or forgotten when we just move forward with a campaign or even a marketing idea. So I think if we can use Gen AI to help identify things that we're not thinking of and remind us to incorporate it, that's a really strong and important way to really lean into this new technology, because it's forever shifting and changing. So let's make sure that we're training it to do what we need it to do to help us, really address any sort of, I'm trying really hard not to say blind spots, but blind spots within AI, within our marketing campaigns.
I think you're really bringing a very good point here, which is data, right? It sounds like, based on what I'm hearing, it sounds like data really plays a pivotal role on training Gen AI to drive more inclusive marketing. Any thoughts on that?
I would say data should be playing a role in marketing in general. You start with the research, because who are you talking to? Who are you marketing? So if you don't have that as a baseline as a marketer, what are you doing? So I think for Gen AI, we definitely need to make sure it has the right data as well to then help us inform our thought processes and our ideas and campaigns.
I love that. I mean, it sounds great. It sounds beautiful, right? I mean, if it was so easy, I'm sure every organization would have been doing it already. What do you think, from your perspective, your experience, what are the biggest challenges to actually, make it happen and really use the data to make Gen AI more inclusive and drive stronger, more innovative campaign? What are the top challenges?
Yeah, the top challenges, from my own personal point of view, is that it's still so new and we're still learning it. And by the time we get a form of Gen AI, it's the oldest version, right? By the time it's been tested enough, we get the oldest version because the newer one is still in the works. So I think we're constantly chasing this technology. And so I think that's one thing that we need to keep in mind as we work towards it. What we have is already old, and what's old will be new again. So it's a really interesting conundrum that we find ourselves in.
Okay, great. I really enjoyed your presentation yesterday
thank you.
Etingue Beach. I was thrilled by the amount of insights that you shared. And I know that I've also came to your speech today at the Female Quotient. That was a lot of fun. I mean, and you've been engaged in a variety of other conversations at Cannes this year with a couple of marketers across the globe. If you summarize your week, what is the main takeaway of Jonelle Brown?
Oh my gosh, this week has been transformative.
Okay.
Menez. And I think what was also really fun and interesting, you know, as we prepared with the other Becca future leaders to present our ideas and make sure that we felt good and strong to come on this global stage. It's also really interesting, all of the other colleagues and people I've been interacting with over the years who are also here. I had no idea that such a variety of marketers and agencies and just people I've crossed paths with in the past are all sort of coming together in Cannes to work. So I think that's also been really just an interesting, like, fun fact, and it's always, you know, a treat to see people you haven't seen in a little while.
Awesome. Excited for Cannes 2025?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Already. I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. Thank you, Jonelle. Thank you so much. Thank you.